Good evening, sports fans. It's Todd Edwards, courtside. It's been a while, dude. How about it? Our first telecast of 2020 right here in this historic venue in downtown York, no less on Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah, a couple weather inclements that we couldn't get out here and do a couple games. So this is one of our makeup games of the year, Milton Hershey versus York High. It's later on this season. Both these teams have a couple more wins on their record, so it should be a really good game tonight.
This Milton Hershey team is in second place in the mid-10 division behind Trinity. We know Trinity's a tough team, but standing here courtside, you can see some of the hype from Milton Hershey Spartans. They're ready to play against this York High ball club tonight, who is holding their own in YIAA at 10-4.
Yeah, Milton Hershey right now is 8-1 in their conference, 5-1. Oh, I'm sorry, 8-1 overall, 5-1 in their conference. So, you know, they're used to winning. They're a good, solid team. And York High comes in here playing on their home court, after a tough loss against Central a couple of days ago.
Yes.
But they were looking to bounce back and come up with a big win tonight against Milton Hershey. And they got their hands full because Milton Hershey is not a small team.
No, they're not a small team. I noticed that standing here courtside. And if, of course, we're here in middle court here as the teams warm up tonight with just over 12 minutes to go before tip-off here. We want to remind our viewers this is game 1 of 3 that we're going to be broadcasting this week. As I said earlier, to start the show off, Old Man Winter hasn't been too nice to our broadcast schedule, but hopefully this week we'll have 3 games to bring you, the sports fans, here on Sports Shooting Stars.
Right, tonight we got Milton Hershey versus York High. Tomorrow night we have another treat for the fans. We have Central York versus
New Oxford.
I'm sorry.
The New Oxford Colonials will invade Central York. I know you know a thing or two about Central York.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Central York. York High as well, with Central York for sure. And then on Friday, on the 24th, we're filming that's York Suburban versus
Kennerdale.
Which is going to be a really good game. That's a rematch of an exciting game we filmed last year where they went to double overtime.
Double overtime, and Kennerdale has a player by the name of Carter Day who scored his 1,000th point as a junior. It should be an exciting time this Friday at York Suburban. By the way, my birthday is this Friday.
Oh, congratulations. Happy birthday, Todd.
This Friday, no off day on my birthday. We'll be broadcasting live, weather permitting, with Sports Shooting Stars, and we hope to see you out. If you stop out, say hi. Otherwise, if you're watching in the comfort of your own home, have your bottled water and popcorn ready tonight as we feature York High and the Milton Hershey Spartans right here. Dude, it should be a great one. We're going to make our way up to the broadcast booth. Do any final thoughts before we do that today?
Well, some of the players to look out for York High tonight, you have Isaiah Carroll. You always have Toby Stokes.
Good.
You also have Antoine Beard Jr. He's a great player. And Brandon Matunga. He's a strong player down in the middle. Does a really good job. Even Kevin Glover, he's one of their guys that has a lot of he's a high energy guy that gets the rebounds and keeps his team pumped up.
And let's not forget the son of the coach, Cam Gallen here. He's warming up right there, number 3. You're going to see him tonight, a senior for York High tonight. And then, of course, on the side of Milton Hershey, they're led by head coach Mark Zerby. They have some players as well to keep an eye on tonight. Nate Boyd, Avon Cross, Karan George, Joshua Para, and Avon Cross all here tonight. You're going to see them as we bring the game to you here with Sports Shooting Stars.
And Milton Hershey is another team that goes really deep on the bench. They go about 8-9 deep. They're coming off a win against Elizabethtown a couple days ago, 81-70 win against Elizabethtown. So they're letting you know they can put up some points because they're in the 80-point range of scoring points. So that's a great job for them.
They're out of the Mid-Penn division, right behind Trinity. They're on the heels of Trinity. It should be a classic game tonight. Get ready for Sports Shooting Stars, my broadcast partner, Dew Jones, and yours truly, Todd Edwards. We're going to make our way upstairs to the broadcast booth and bring you the action. Settle in.
And also, we're going to tell the fans, we haven't been on that much, a couple postponements. So if you see this on your feed, on your live, please share it. Go to Sports Shooting Stars like page, check us out. Big shout out to our sponsor tonight, CR Property Group with Eric Brewer.
Eric Brewer, who comes through each and every time, and we appreciate, again, our sponsor, CR Property Group with Eric Brewer. Follow him on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. That's Sports Shooting Stars. Like us. You can stream and watch all the action as we bring the game to you in the comfort of your own home. And I have to say, coming in tonight, it was rather chilly out. No snow or ice. We're bringing the game tonight. No postponements.
And like you said earlier, Todd, this is a special night for America and everybody that know about Martin Luther King. Tonight is the day that we celebrate his death, but also his life as well. He was born on January 15th, so I think that's very important to celebrate his life as well. And you said he would have been 91
he would be
tonight.
91 if he lived today, and a great civil rights leader, and a big basketball day on Martin Luther King Day. And tonight, no different with sports shooting stars as we bring the game to you tonight between the Milton Hershey Spartans and the York High Bearcats. We're just under 9 minutes to go before tip-off. Settle in, sports fans. We'll be back here shortly with more action. Good evening, sports fans. Coming to you live tonight from downtown York at the home of the Bearcats here, William Penn High School, for a little YIAA action. How about it, do? It's our first telecast of 2020, and happy Martin Luther King Day to our viewers and you as well.
Yeah, definitely happy Martin Luther King's Day. And also, thanks for tuning in tonight. This is a team that we don't normally see around the York County area, so it's a great time to film this type of team.
Yeah, and they have some players here. They're in second place in the Mid-Penn Division, just behind Trinity. And I'm sure you're familiar with Trinity. They've put out some Division I players in Trinity. And this Milton Hershey team, we were on the floor earlier tonight. They have some height. They have some size. It should be a great matchup against the 10-4 William Penn Bearcats tonight.
And like we said earlier, Trinity has that the sophomore sensation, Chance Westry, who's also getting a lot of look from Division I colleges. So beating Trinity is a tough match for anyone right now, the way they're rolling. But that's Milton Hershey's only loss of the season so far.
And right now we're going to go through our player introductions here. As you settle in the comfort of your home with your bottled water and popcorn, we thank you for tuning in.
Number 3, Cameron Westbrook. Number 5, Corinne Jordan. Number 20, Kate Cole. Number 24, Alan Crow. And number 32, Josh Barrett.
The Milton Hershey Spartans have been introduced, their starters, and now the
York High Bearcats. Head forward, number 2, Antoine Biggs. Head forward, number 3, Cameron Gallen. Head forward, number 5, Isaiah Carroll. Head forward, number 11, Brandon Mutunga. Head forward, number 12, Kevin Clover.
and now the playing of our national anthem. And there you have it, sports fans, a stirring rendition of our national anthem to kick off a big week for sports shooting stars here. Game 1 of 3 telecasts we're going to be bringing to you live, of course, tonight on Martin Luther King Day. Tomorrow night we'll travel to Central York, and then Friday we'll be at York Suburban. But first things first, tonight, the Milton Hershey Spartans battle off against the York High Bearcats here.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see how Milton Hershey comes out. Like I said earlier, we normally don't see a team like this, and they're a big, bulky team. They're not little small guys, so it's really interesting to see how they come out tonight.
Some of their players, of course, have crossover appeal, playing football for the Milton Hershey Spartans, translating in now tonight. A big basketball game here, and I think this may be one of our first broadcast with an out-of-county school, and we always look forward to some of the out-of-county schools here when they come into YIAA, and tonight the Spartans are here. We're getting ready for tip-off. Like Brandon Matunga going to tip off here. It's number 32, Joshua Para for Milton Hershey, and we're off and running now. Milton Hershey in the brown jerseys, moving left to right. Missed shot there. York High in the white jersey. Cam Gallen with the ball.
That's Anton Beard Jr. inbounding the ball, number 2 for York High. Out to Brandon Matunga, known to his teammates as X. Good drive.
Good drive.
With the left hand off. Anton Beard with the scrappy rebound.
Jump ball. The Milton Hershey's ball here is Nate Boyd with the ball, bringing the ball up court, pass midcourt.
And Nate Boyd is one of those players we spoke of earlier. You have to watch out for, number 20.
That was a foul called on number 5, Isaiah Carroll, York High. Cameron Webster bringing the ball up court now for the Spartans of Milton Hershey. Scoreless right now with just over 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Happy Martin Luther King Day to you. And the first points of the game scored
by number 20,
Nate Boyd. Of course, Milton Hershey led by head coach Mark Zerby. And York High.
And that was a hard collision from Avon Cross from Milton Hershey.
York High
number
coach
24.
Gallen. Tip ball.
Inbound the ball is Anton Beard Jr. Out to Cam Gallen.
Cam Gallen, the senior for York High. We've called his name a few times in some of the prior broadcasts.
Ball to Kevin Glover. He drives, kicks out to Cam Gallen. Cam Gallen with the drive. Matunga with the rebound.
Bearcats possession.
Block shot by Joshua Para, number 32 for Milton Hershey. And he has to be listed at least at 6'4".
Cam Gallen in and out of the bucket. Rebound.
Joshua Para with the rebound.
Jump ball there. I want to thank our sponsor, CR Property Group, for bringing you the action tonight on Sports Shooting Stars with Eric Brewer for all your real estate needs.
Yep, our season-long official sponsor, Eric Brewer, CR Property Group, has been really good to us this year. We appreciate their support and encouragement.
Appreciate his support, and we appreciate the viewers tuning in tonight on a chilly night outside, but nice and cozy inside the Bearcat gym.
And that was an easy 2 points from number 3, Cameron Webster.
And right now, the Spartans with a 4-0 lead. Missed shot by York High.
And they're running.
Oh. Tried to pass it off to Avon Cross and unsuccessfully, but right now, the Spartans have a 4-0 lead here with 6:01 to go in the first quarter.
Number 3, Cameron Webster actually had a chance of making a layup right there. Maybe the extra pass was a little bit too much for that fast break, and there was
being
a turnover.
Being a team player, giving up and looking for that assist, How about it?
Mm-hmm. But sometimes you get that deep in the paint, you just got to go up with it.
Brandon Matunga with the ball, passes it off To number 5, Isaiah Carroll.
Isaiah Carroll
to the net.
Your Catholic transfer, Isaiah Carroll.
And there's Cameron Webster with a give. And the easy put in by number 24, Avon Cross. Takes the Spartans up 6-0 right now over the Bearcats.
And Antoine Beard Jr. is kind of forcing the issue and getting to the line for 2 free throws.
For a scoring opportunity right now for the Bearcats with 5:25 to go right now. Milton Hershey 6, York High 0. We're early in the first quarter, too.
And the key thing for York High, they have to stay within their game and play their offense. Sometimes York High, every now and again, goes on a run where they have a couple individual plays. They have to stay within the game and the game plan and within the offense to stay with Milton Hershey.
Yeah, we saw early in this game, Milton Hershey seems to want to run fast. They're quick, and that's their game. And the first points for York High right now.
Anton Beard goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Pushing the ball up is Cameron Webster.
He drives to the net. Nice pass. Looking to pass.
And number 32, Joshua Pera, he gives up the ball for a turnover.
Bearcats possession, moving right to left in their white and blue jerseys.
Nice treat for our fans tonight. They actually get to see the score and the time as they're watching the game. So we don't have to give out the time and the score.
We don't have to give out the time. It's just some things are a habit, and that's one of them for me here broadcasting the game. But yes.
Me as well.
And we have our producer. We want to give special thanks to our producer who came out tonight, Cliff Kern, in the house tonight, helping with the technical side of things.
Our IT extraordinaire.
Right now, Nate Boyd. No shot. No.
And number 20, Nathan Boyd was called for an offensive foul, which was actually a push-off.
His first foul of the game, Nate Boyd. Antoine Beard with the ball, looking to drive to the net. And Joshua Pera said, kind of get out of here with that.
And as we said earlier, Joshua Pera, number 32 for Milton Hershey, is probably about 6'4", and he's the big man in the paint.
Big man in the middle, no doubt.
He's making his presence felt.
Cam Gallen. And the ball gets stuck in the net. Milton Hershey's possession with 4:27 to go. The Spartans are up over the Bearcats 6-1.
Checking in the game is Ray Gayosa, number 30 for Milton Hershey.
And there's number 32, Joshua Pera, looking to drive to the net.
And that's a foul on Kevin Glover Jr., number 12 for York High. Sending Joshua Pera to the line, shooting 2.
We'll see if the big man can put it in here at the free throw line. One of 2 shots he'll get the opportunity here to make. Sinks that one,
knocks down the first. And just in the beginning of the game, you can just see how number 32, how aggressive he is in the first half, the first quarter of the game.
And 2 for 2 from the free throw line there for Joshua Pera. Milton Hershey 8, York High 1. With
Cam
just
Gallen
over 4
with the
minutes
ball.
to go. Gallen looking to drive to the net. Passes it off to Brandon Matunga. Antoine Beard with the possession. He's going to drive to the net
and again, Antoine Beard is doing a great job of forcing the issue and getting to the line.
Getting to the line and, of course, running into the Joshua Pera there in the paint.
And that should be a part of the game plan. Looking at the game so far is to go at Joshua Pera, get the big man, 6'4", 6'5" guy out the middle, or at least in foul trouble so you can get to the paint. Antoine
Beard now at the free throw line looking to add some points for York High, and he does right now. That's one of 2 shots here for Antoine Beard. And interestingly enough, has both points right now for York High.
It's been a low-scoring affair so far for York High, but they can score in bunches. Cam Gallen with the ball. Out to Brandon Matunga. He drives. Kick out. And that will be off the foot
Spartans. Yes.
of Isaiah Carroll.
It will be the Spartans' possession there off the foot. Isaiah Carroll. And it looks as if York High is going to have a press here. Dude, 357.
I think this is the best bet for York High. They're really good at pressing. That's been a trademark for York High. That's a steal by Isaiah Carroll. And they got exactly what they wanted with that press. A quick steal.
Quick steal and possession. Ball out. We'll retain. York High will retain possession here with 3:50 to go. Again, Milton Hershey 8. York High 2. And again, we want to thank our viewers for tuning in tonight to Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you. Game 1 of 3 this week. And there's Cameron Webster.
Close for a putback.
Yeah, Von Cross went up, wanted to jam it, could not get that shot. But
well, that lets us know Von Cross has some rise.
He has some hops, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe the first of many opportunities in this telecast tonight remains to be seen. York High's possession, drives to the net, missed shot. Number 30, Ray Giosa, is in the game for Milton Hershey. And a foul on number 12, Kevin Glover. His second foul early here in the game, due with 3:25 to go. Milton Hershey with possession, moving left to right. They're kind of in the Hershey chocolate uniforms. How about it, dude?
Yeah, I was noticing that earlier. It's a nice look of Hershey rich chocolate. Checking in the game is Kelvin Matthews. Number 0 for York High with the ball. Kick
nice
out.
Pass for 3 and makes it.
And that's Ray Giosa.
With a big shot, his first points of the game, and boy, couldn't make more of a statement with that 3-point shot. Right now, Milton Hershey 11, York High 2 with just under 3 minutes to go. And the put in by Antoine Beard. Beard has all 4 points for York High tonight, too.
Beard is being very aggressive with the ball, going straight to the bucket. And again, as we said before, with Joshua Parra out the game, you can attack the bucket.
And Von Cross looks like he's the big man in the paint right now. A pass to Karan George. Bearcats possession here. They're going to move with the ball here with 2:27 to go. Again, Milton Hershey 11. York High 4. You see number 21, Clemente Ojanaka, entered the game. They're going to test our broadcast skills here tonight, I believe, the roster here for Milton Hershey.
They definitely are. They definitely are.
Cam Gallen with the possession. For 3, Cam Gallen. Ball comes up short. Rebounded by number 3, Cameron Webster. And the put in there by Yvonne Cross, number 24. 4 points for Yvonne Cross tonight.
Well, that's a shot that York High wants. Cam Gallen shooting that 3 in the corner. That's the shot that they want. It was just a little bit short. If they continue to run that play, I'm pretty sure Cam Gallen will knock down that 3. A little too much spin on the ball right there. And a turnover for York High.
And we see number 3, Cameron Webster, with the ball, bringing it up court. And a travel, but
that was number 20,
Nate Boyd. You see a little flexibility as well.
Right, he did a little bit too much with the dribble, and he created a turnover. Checking back in the game is Joshua Parra, and also checking in the game is number 1 for York High, Toby Stokes.
Toby Stokes, with just over a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Milton Hershey 13, York High 4. Make it 6 right now. 6 points.
And that's a good 2 points from Isaiah Carroll.
Isaiah Carroll with a bucket. And a foul.
Sending Joshua Parra back to the line.
Kelvin Matthews with the foul, and it sends the big man up to the free throw line again, Joshua Parra. Right now sitting with 4 points, and it has an opportunity to add to his total tonight here. 1 of 2 shots at the free throw line.
And if Joshua Parrow plays off of Isaiah Carroll as much as he did with that foul line jumper, then Isaiah Carroll should have an opportunity to score some buckets tonight if he's going to play off him that much. It's just a foul line shot, so you can keep on making that shot and shooting that jumper.
Yeah.
Can be very effective in this game if he maintains that. And you see Milton Hershey in somewhat of a half-court trap. And there is a turnover from the trap.
Yes. Good observation, do here is Cameron Webster with the possession.
And looks like they're setting up Ray Gaiosa to shoot a three.
They're looking for it, but right.
Coming into the game for Milton Hershey is number 5, Karan George.
He's been an important scorer for this team. Keep an eye on Karan George, number 5 for Milton Hershey.
And also number 20, Nathan Boyd.
But York High with the possession, looking to add to their point total right now with just under a minute to go. Cam Gallen for 3, and he makes it. Big time shot by Cam Gallen.
And it was only a matter of time.
And a steal and another put in for Cam Gallen. Back-to-back buckets. 5 points right now for Cam Gallen as York High in that press.
And that definitely changed things in the game.
Ray Gaiosa with a big-time 3 there.
And Ray Gaiosa must have the green light. He just came down and shot the 3 with no hesitation at all. The energy is up in the game right now.
No doubt about it, dude. Cam Gallen for another 3. In and out of the bucket, rebounded by Milton Hershey. Just under 6 seconds to go here.
Toby
steal
Stokes
by Toby Stokes.
And he's called
for the foul with 1.7 seconds to go here.
They called a charge on Toby Stokes for that play right there.
Interesting to see what they have dialed up here, do Coach Mark Zerby and the Spartans here. 1.7 seconds to go. And could not get a shot off. At the end of the first quarter, Milton Hershey 17, York High 11. It's been an interesting first quarter so far.
Well, it's a decent score in the first quarter, 17 points, 11 points. It really picked up in the last 2 minutes for York High. As long as they keep applying their press, I think they'll be okay in this game. And run the offense, I think York High will be okay in this game. As far as rebounds, York High has to do a better job of rebounds because they're being out-rebounded right now by Milton Hershey. But Milton Hershey, like I said, they're doing a great job of running the fast break and getting to the bucket.
And Cam Gallen leads York High with 5 points right now at the end of the first quarter.
And a guy like Cam Gallen gives York High the opportunity to spread the floor a little bit more because he's a deep threat. So he can spread the court a little bit and have the opportunity to get other guys involved as well.
And the leading point scorer for Milton Hershey, the Spartans, number 30, Ray Gaiosa, with 6 points. I want to remind our fans again, this is the first of 3 telecasts this week as we come to you live tomorrow night from Central York High School as they play host to the New Oxford Colonials, led by Abdul Janay. Tomorrow night, Tuesday, dial in to us at around 7:20 as tip-off is scheduled for 7:30 tomorrow night between New Oxford and Central. And then, of course, Friday night, big game at York Suburban as we go there. And to see the Kennerdale Rams Friday.
Well, just speaking about tomorrow night, you have New Oxford versus Central York, and that has county championships implications. They're deadlocked right now between 1, 2, and 3. Central being at 1, so that's going to be a very, very good game.
Now. But York High just behind at 10-4 in Division I.
Isaiah Carroll with the hustle. And York High's not having a problem at all getting to the bucket. It's finishing the shot.
It's
is their Achilles heel right now.
Second quarter, just starting the second quarter here with the Spartans possession. Again, they're in the Hershey chocolate uniforms tonight. Going to bring the ball up court here by Ray Gaiosa. Joshua Parra.
And as I said before, Joshua Parra's he's out here trying to make his presence felt. He's getting the ball. He's being very aggressive in the paint. If he gets the ball in the paint, he's not passing the ball. He's going up with it.
He's got.
York High has to focus in on who's being effective on the other team. and really lock down that player. And right now, that's Joshua Parra, who's giving them a lot of issues in the paint.
His third time at the free throw line, comes up short on that shot. Brandon Matunga bringing the ball up court. Missed shot there. Regiosa there for the easy put in. That's 8 points for Ray tonight.
And Ray Giosa, the left-hander, is being very effective right now.
Kelvin Matthews with the ball. The give to Cam Gallen.
Number 20, Nathan Boyd, is called with a travel.
Dude, were you aware of this York High team? They're going to be part of a showcase event on January 26th called Hoop Group Lehigh Valley Showcase. York High, one of 8 teams. So we'll talk a little bit later in the broadcast.
That'd be very nice, York High, to be involved in an event like that.
York County, no doubt.
Anything Hoop Group related, you already know it's official and it's a big deal. Kelvin Matthews with the ball, kick out to Toby Stokes for 3.
Toby Stokes for 3, comes up short, rebounded by number 24, Yvonne Cross, gets the ball out to Joshua Parra, the big man looking for the pass.
Good defense from Toby Stokes, good outlet pass.
Antoine Beard, sick get out of Joshua Parra again, using his height to his advantage here. A hard
That was Cameron Webster charged with the called with the charge. He should have gave the ball up in transition, and that wouldn't have happened. But you live and you learn, and hopefully next time he won't do the same thing again.
His second foul of the game right now, with 6:28 and counting here in the second quarter.
Yvonne Cross, number 24, was running the break with him. He was wide open, but like I said, he'll have to get that up next time. This gives York High an opportunity. Anton Beard with the ball, out to Cam Gallen. Kelvin Matthews, back to Toby. Rasheem Lee loses
turnover. Cameron Webster bringing the ball up court.
That's good defense from Anton Beard.
By Anton Beard, back and forth.
And without a doubt, York High hustle is right there. They just can't finish at the rim.
Right now, Antoine Beard, number 2 for York High, at the free throw line. Has 4 points for the Bearcats. Make it 5.
Checking in the game is Kevin Glover for Kelvin Matthews.
He and Cam Gallen both have 5 points right now. Another free throw opportunity, however, for Antoine Beard exists here. We'll see if he can pick up his 6th point of the game here with 5:56 to go. A shot. Von Cross puts it in.
I can't say it enough. York High is getting out-rebounded big time. They have to do a better job of hitting the boards and boxing out. They can't go shot for shot with this team. They need to get second and third chances to stay in this game.
Cam Gallen for 3.
Joshua Parra with another rebound.
It appears from our broadcast booth here, the Spartans just seem to want it a little more on the defensive side, the rebounding do.
Good steal from Kevin Glover Jr. Cam Gallen with the dish.
And the put in.
To Anton Beard.
Much to the delight of the home crowd here, Antoine Beard.
And that's an and one.
Yes, and one right now with 7 points. And as Toby Stokes comes out and takes a breather.
Also, Rasheem Lee takes a breather as well.
5:13 to go here. Milton Hershey 23, York High 14. We're in the second quarter here. Joshua Parra with a rebound.
Good scrappy play from Cam Gallen.
Milton Hershey retains possession here.
And York High in its traditional press breaker and gets just results.
A lot of hustle by both teams out here on display.
Yeah, and that's what York High needs. They need to get on that board and tip the ball and be aggressive on the boards. That's the only way you can come back for being down double digits or this 9-point lead that Milton Hershey has right now.
Looking to add to their total. Milton Hershey retains possession there with 4:47 to go, sports fans.
Again, want to thank all the fans for tuning in tonight. You see this on your feed or on TV or online, please share it. Good turnover.
Brandon Matunga bringing the ball up court.
Kicks out to Kelvin Matthews.
See Cam Gallen down there wide open, jumping up and down with his hands extended. There he is, driving to the net. And Brandon Matunga was there to put it in.
Yeah. Well, that's the first time I've seen Cam Gallen go up as aggressive going to the bucket, but that's what they need. They need to get to the bucket like that.
Brandon Matunga
Good
with
steal
his
from
first
Kevin Glover.
Points of the game, and here. And wow, Kevin Glover. And momentum a little bit now seems to have swung to the Bearcats' side right now.
And again, as we said earlier, York High scores in spurts, so this is exactly the type of basketball they like to play.
Cameron Webster at the free throw line. For the Spartans. Puts it in. Actually, I stand corrected. That's number 5, Karan George, with his first point of the game. One of 2 free throws, and he makes it. 2 points for Karan George for Milton Hershey, who checks in.
Giving Milton Hershey a 7-point lead
Webster
in the second quarter.
At the free throw
Isaiah
line.
Carroll with the drive. Double clutch, short.
Brandon Matunga with the rebound. Looking for the 3 for the Spartans. York High retains possession here with 3:47 to go here in the second quarter.
And Matunga, for them to stay in this game, Matunga got to stick to what he's good at. He can drive to the bucket with ease. I don't know if they want a three-pointer from him right now at this point in the game.
Number 5, Karan George with his first point. Speaking of 3, he dreams it. Antoine Beard, the big 3 there. And 10 points for Antoine Beard and York High, and that pulls them within 4 right now. Milton Hershey 25, York High 21 with 3:39 to go here at Bearcat Nation here, the home of the Bearcats.
And it seems like Antoine Beard came in here with an attitude of he's going to get to the rim. And that's what he's been doing so far in the game. It kind of opens up that three-pointer as well because he's feeling it. He has a lot of energy, and, you know, that's a shot that he wants to take.
And leads York High right now with 10 points. Milton Hershey's ball right now, and you can see York High in that press looking for a turnover here.
And York High is in his press, what has been very effective so far this game.
That's Clemente Ojanaka who checks in, number 21 for Milton Hershey.
Milton Hershey beats York High's press and sets up their offense.
Karan George with the ball. Regiosa.
And Ray Garosa with an ill-advised shot right there, almost on a one-on-one going against Anton Beard, but they had the lead. You would think you want to work the ball around just a little bit more and get a better shot.
Get a better shot, and here, Spartans possession here. This 3 there for Karan George. Bearcat possession. Brandon Matunga with the ball. And the put in.
And Brandon Matunga willed that shot in for 2 points.
That's 4 points for Brandon Matunga tonight.
And it's the closest been.
Gets the ball out to Cam. By Cam Gallen. Oh, nice put in by number 30, Ray. For the Spartans. in a back-and-forth contest. Brandon Matunga hits the hardwood hard.
And you can tell Ray Ghost is one of those guys. He has the green light. He can shoot off the run. He can shoot threes, and he doesn't mind firing that thing up.
Foul called on number 21, Clemente Ojanaka.
And number 30, he leads Milton Hershey with 10 points in the first half. And Antoine Beard leads York High with 10 points in the first half as well. I love the aggression from Cam Gallen. Like I said, we did a couple games in the past. I haven't seen him go to the bucket as aggressive, but, you know, you got to love the aggression that he's going up with. He's letting them guys know he's trying to get as high as he can to the rim.
2 for 2 there for Brandon Matunga, who has 6 points contest with just over 2.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The home of the Bearcats. No shot.
York High fans, they wanted to travel on Joshua Para, but the referee saw it otherwise.
And for Kevin Glover, that's his third foul, too, with 2:28 to go here in the second quarter.
And there'll probably be a sub coming in for Kevin Glover.
And Joshua Para back at the free throw line here.
And coming in is number 1, Toby Stokes. Another high flyer for York High. Can dunk the ball, really good player, a lot of aggression.
And Joshua Para making it look easy from the free throw line here tonight. You have Antoine Beard with the ball. And the three. A foul on Joshua Para for Milton Hershey as Brandon Matunga is back at the free throw line here, too, and with 6 points, looking to add to his totals tonight.
The game has slowed down a little bit for York High, and they're doing what they want to do now. They're getting to the free throw line, they're increasing their rebounds, and, you know, they're staying close in the game, and they have to do that the whole game if they want to come out with a victory on their home court.
Against this non-division matchup tonight, which is really a reschedule from a prior game that we, of course, got snowed out. How about it, dude?
This is on our schedule, our third or fourth game of the season, and we didn't have a chance to do it because of snow and weather conditions. And we're here now.
We're here, Nate Boyd.
Bodies are banging and flying all over the place, Todd.
And Yvonne Cross there threw the ball at one of the Bearcats. The ball went out of bounds. Spartans possession. Spartans retain possession here. Coming to tonight's game with an 8-1 record in the Mid-Penn division, sitting just behind Trinity in Mid-Penn.
And Milton Hershey has a lot of turnovers in the second half. You know, you want to make a credit to York High's defense as well.
Yes, they have rallied back.
And there's another one.
3 right now. Another turnover. Bearcats possession. Of course, Milton Hershey up right now by 3. 29-26 with 1:58 to go here before halftime.
It's a 3-point game, and this is right where York High wants them at. They were down by 9 at one point in time.
Toby Stokes checks back into the game. Cam Gallen matched up with number 20, Nate Boyd.
Little ISO action from Cam Gallen and got to the free throw line. Foul on number 20, Nathan Boyd.
Nate Boyd. His second of the game as Cam Gallen is at the free throw line. Makes his first of 2 shots here. He has 6 points tonight's contest. Two for 2 there. 7 points for Cam Gallen.
And York High continues to chip away at this lead.
And a pass and And guess who? Joshua Parra back at the free throw line.
And Joshua Parra, he's floating around maybe 7, 8 rebounds in his first half so far.
Right now, a 1-point lead for Milton Hershey, 29-28. Missed shot there by Joshua Parra. He'll get another opportunity here with 1:24 to go. Rebound by the Spartans. Ray Gios, a big-time three there. Again.
And that gives him 13 points.
Wow, 13 points and three-point maker there for the Spartans. How about it, dude?
And Ray also, he doesn't hesitate at all. He gets the ball, he's looking to shoot every time.
And a three there, dude, by Antoine Beard.
Antoine Beard did a great job.
13 points for Antoine right now in tonight's contest. A steal by Cam Gallen. And the put-in by Cam Gallen. That's 9 points for Cam Gallen. We're under a minute here to go.
And York High has his first lead of the game.
By one right now, York High 33, Milton Hershey 32. Up by one, 40 seconds.
Smart to hold on to the ball to get the last shot and go into the halftime with the lead.
No shot clock at this level, and yes, you're right, Drew. We'll see what they do here with this possession. Brandon Matunga gives to Cam Gallen. Comes up short.
Somehow Isaiah Carroll came up with the ball and got called for a foul. Well, Milton Hershey player got called for a foul against Isaiah Carroll.
Parra with another foul. And Isaiah Carroll at the free throw line here.
And I believe that gives Joshua Parra 3 fouls in the first half.
Yes, it does.
And you only get 5 in high school basketball.
5, correct. And he'll be sitting on the hot seat a little bit here in the second half with 1.8 seconds to go here.
In the second half, he has to be more cautious about the plays he goes after.
Right now, Milton Hershey with that 1-point lead to York High's come back and really made this a contest here.
Yeah, that gives a testament to York High's grit. They didn't give up. Like I said, they stayed being aggressive. The full court press started to be very effective in their game plan, and also the rebounds. They started getting more rebounds.
And there we have it, sports fans. It's halftime here at Bearcat Nation. Milton Hershey 34, York High 33. And I have a feeling our second half is going to be as exciting as the first half here. A lot of scoring and an entertaining first half here with Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you tonight. And we thank you for tuning in. Dew mentioned it earlier. If you're watching us, streaming us on social media, share the video, get the word out, like our Facebook page at Sports Shooting Stars. This is our first of 3 telecasts that we're going to be bringing to you this week. A busy week for us. How about it in the broadcast booth, Dew?
Yeah, it definitely is. And just to piggyback on what you said earlier, the reason why we do Sports Shooting Stars is to showcase and give more recognition to schools and student athletes. It's a grassroots organization, York and Adams County actually, and we want to keep on growing it to to a larger thing we can. We want to connect with people. We want to talk to sponsors. We want to do whatever we can. But this program is directly for the community of York and Adams County.
And we're bringing the games to you. I've said this many a times on our telecast. Our viewers are familiar with cable TV of York. Many years ago, they offered what we're offering now in present day 2020, and that's bringing the games to you. And there's a huge demand for this. If you're interested in sponsorships with Sports Shooting Stars, we're easy to find. You can reach out to us on social media if you want your business to be mentioned, much like our sponsor tonight, CR Property Group with Eric Brewer. You're looking to sell real estate, looking to buy real estate. Maybe you're looking for something, maybe in the way of an apartment. Check out with CR Property Group.
Or even some consultation. We just want to talk about getting into that market or working in that market or buying a home or renting a home. CR Property Group will provide all that for you.
Yeah, interest rates, I know probably a lot of viewers may not know, they're at an all-time low. I think I heard just the other day 30-year loans are just under 4%, which is just phenomenal rates. And in order to get those rates, CR Property Group with Eric Brewer. Check them out, buy, sell. He's our sponsor, and actually you mentioned it earlier, our year-long sponsor with Sports Shooting Stars.
And also our other sponsors that came through this year is Anytime Fitness of Redline. They're one of our sponsors. S3 Performance Training.
S3 at Heritage Hills, yes. We're familiar with Heritage Hills and their fitness program with John Turpak and Ron Johnson. We thank them for their sponsorship throughout our season. And again, of course, tomorrow night, we travel to Central York, the home of the Panthers, as they play host to the new Oxford Colonials, who come in rather strong. They're led by Abdul Janae, who recently just scored his 1,000th point. We're going to see him in action tomorrow. And then, of course, our friends at York Suburban. Our athletic director there, Matt Marshall, has been very gracious with us. We'll be there Friday night as they play host to Kennerdale. I believe we broadcast the game last year between Kennerdale and York Suburban.
Yeah, Kennerdale and York Suburban was the game we broadcasted last year, and it was a blockbuster game. I mean, it was last-second shots. It was double overtime. Our player of the game was, of course, for Kennerdale, Carter Day, who had an awesome game. We had a video clip of him of all the things he did in that game. Even jumping over to tomorrow at York Catholic, Central York versus New Oxford. The first time Central York and New Oxford met this year, Central York handled them pretty well. But as of lately, New Oxford have been playing really good basketball. And I tell all teams, the same team you see in the beginning of the season is not the same team you see the second time when you see them. So, these guys are more polished. They're more comfortable. They have adjustments in the game. And sometimes some of these teams have new players that
pop up
on the team. So you never know what to expect when you see these teams for the second time because they're a lot stronger. And they know what to bring, and you're supposed to get better as the season progresses, and that's a team like New Oxford. That's what they're doing right now.
Central's been on a roll. You're close to Central York Panthers. They've been on a roll, and right now in Division I, they're the team to beat at this point.
In Division I, they have them right now ranked at number 1 in YEI AA. I believe they're ranked number 2 in districts, right behind Wilson High School, and if I'm not mistaken, I think they're ranked number 10 in the state. As far as 6A schools. So Central's also a good start, and, they're representing York County very well.
And we're glad to be part of, with Marty Trimmer as well, their athletic director. Will be in there tomorrow night, weather permitting. I know our schedule. I think this is maybe our third game that we've actually been able to broadcast due to the weather.
The weather was very tricky because they're saying one thing is going to happen, and then we wait for it, and nothing happens, and we're like, hey, we could have filmed our game, but things happen, and the safety of the students in the school is far more of a priority. So we have to go with the school and what they say, but every game we have on our list, we try to show those games, and we try to give the fans a good outing and a good show.
And speaking of that, looking ahead to our broadcast schedule, we may have a rebroadcast of one of those games that were canceled. You mentioned.
Well, I think the game that we're talking about, we have Redline versus
York Suburban.
York Suburban, and I believe we also have I think we have Kennerdale versus Gettysburg, and Gettysburg is another team that's undefeated right now, and they're also ranked number 10 in the state, and I think 4A, they're ranked number 10 in the state. So, and they're led by Quadir Copeland, 6'5" point guard.
Point guard that's getting some looks right now. He has an offer from LaSalle University, 6'5" junior. It would be interesting to see if we could do a game with Gettysburg and see the talent on display with Kadar.
Definitely want to check out Gettysburg, and I think we had that on our roster on our schedule. Gettysburg versus Kennerdale, and York Suburban, and that's going to be a very good game.
Yep, and of course you can get all the information about our broadcast schedule on Sports Shooting Stars. That's our Facebook page. That's where you need to tune in, and we thank you for tuning in tonight. We have just under 5 minutes to go here. Rather quiet right now. No music playing inside the gymnasium. It's just you and I communicating here with our viewers as they sit in the comfort of their own home on a chilly night here in York, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, usually York High, you come in here, there's music playing, it's rocking and rolling. There's a nice crowd out here, but it's not your typical sellout crowd, and it may be because they're not really used to seeing Milton Hershey come into the building, so that's not really a marquee game for them. But this is one of those games that we like to feature because we don't normally see these type of teams in the county.
Like seeing these out-of-county teams come in. I believe this may be one of our first broadcasts in terms of a mid-Penn team here with Sports Shooting Stars do.
Correct.
And I mentioned earlier in our telecast, I don't know, for our viewers that are watching that are Bearcat fans, this Sunday, January 26th, York High Bearcats are going to be participating in Hoop Group the Lehigh Valley Showcase. They're going to be one of 8 teams participating at Parkland High School. I believe in the Allentown, Pennsylvania area. York High, Malvern Prep's going to be there. You've heard of this team, Westtown. They're going to be playing. They've sent some big Division I players out. And it's a great opportunity, I think, for this York High Bearcat club to play against competition like that,
Yeah, competition like that is always good to see where you rank and see how you can fare against, out of conference teams, because sometimes York County teams, York and Adams County teams get so used to beating up on each other that you never know their real skill, their talent, unless they go outside the conference. So that'd be great for York High to be involved in that event.
And that would be one of those events we wish we could be part of. We're not going to be broadcasting that, but I'm sure with social media you may be able to watch some of that. It's interesting. Some of these showcase games have been profiled on ESPNU this past weekend.
Absolutely.
And I don't know if our viewers are due for that matter if you tuned into any of it, but it's just an incredible, a lot of these academies. A local kid of sorts, Jerace Walker was playing this past weekend. I had a chance to see, as a sophomore, him play.
He's down at
IMG Academy, and that was just neat to see the exposure now with these teams being broadcast on ESPN or ESPNU.
Well, as you can see, youth amateur sports is a big thing. That's one of the reasons why we got into it as well, because a lot of these kids are going to Division I schools and Division II schools and really furthering their career, and they have a lot of talent, and we like to showcase that talent. And along with the rest of the world, they know that these kids are something to watch, and that's why we're here as well.
We are here, and as a matter of fact, both teams have come out from their locker room at the halftime. Just over 2 minutes to go here, before we start the third quarter here. The home of the Bearcats. This historic gymnasium here. It's always a pleasure coming in here. A lot of history for an older gym here in York County. And you see the 1,000-point scorers here that are listed, led by Kelvin Parker, who has 1,451 points.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the 1,000-point scorers. I actually played with two of those players, and that was Trey Mechanic and also Brandon DeShields. Trey Mechanic had 1,090 points, and Brandon Shields had 1,089 points. And Brandon's still one of my close friends. Unfortunately, Trey Mechanic passed away years ago, and he's one of the members of the Trey and Boo Classic, which is a Penn Park basketball tournament. It's an honor. It's an honor to him as well. So Trey was a really good guy, like I said. And Brandon also told me that he decided not to score that extra point because he didn't want to beat Trey's record. And they were best friends back in the day. So
a neat story. Also, Malik Jenneret, who ended up playing football at the University of Connecticut under Coach Randy Edsel.
And this Kelvin Parker is actually playing for the York Buccaneers, which is York's semi-pro team, and he's averaging around 25 points a game.
And earlier in our football telecast, we had a couple members of that team. Remember, at our halftime, not too far from down here at the Smalls Athletic Field. From football to high school basketball, we're here, and glad to be part of it. Our first telecast of 2020. Want to remind our fans right now, Milton Hershey up by a point, 34-33, as we get set to start the third quarter.
And also want to tell the fans that, we do plan on recording the All-Star game this year, the boys All-Star game and also the girls All-Star game. And we're trying to add a special treat in there where we're going to have a three-point contest, a Sports Shooting Stars sponsored three-point contest, and a slam dunk competition between the players of the YIAA.
Well, we did that 2 years ago, if you remember. We did broadcast both the boys and girls games, and then hopefully in the cards as well, maybe the final, the county championship as well. The girls at least,
we'll be there
on the docket.
We'll be there for the county championships again this year. That'll be year 4 for us as far as being involved with the county championships. And we're filming the girls game, and we're also helping sponsor the boys game. So it should be very, very interesting. And as I said before, we're going to try to add a three-point contest in there and also a slam dunk competition with cash prize for whoever wins.
That should surely motivate the players with those little goodies. And we look forward to those games being added to our schedule here for the 2019-2020 schedule of Sports Shooting Stars. It's Stu Jones, Todd Edwards. We're coming to you live tonight from York High, the fabled gymnasium here for the Bearcats. And we're back here with action as we get underway. York High moving left to right in the white jerseys. And a travel by number 5, Isaiah Carroll. Spartans ball. Cameron Webster looking to throw the ball in to number 5, Karan George. And Joshua Para up and fouled on that play. Cameron Webster for a three-point shot. Comes up short. Gets his own rebound. And they said he stepped out of bounds. Bearcat possession. Cam Gallen. Antoine Beard puts it in. Leads all scorers tonight with 15 points. And gives York High the 1-point advantage. Out on Brandon Matunga with 7:17 to go. York High 35. Milton Hershey 34. Karan George with the ball, looking to go to the net. And the put in by number 5, Karan George. 6 points for Karan tonight for the Spartans. Antoine Beard. For three. In and out of the bucket. Rebounded by the Spartans. Karan George bringing the ball up court with under 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars, and the steal by Antoine Beard, looking to take the ball the whole way to the net. And the put in by Antoine Beard. That's 17 points for Antoine. Gives York High the 1-point advantage. Ron George missed shot, but there for the put in. Number 24, Yvonne Cross. And gives Milton Hershey the 1-point lead right now, 38-37 with just over 6 minutes to go here. And the bucket and foul. 19 points right now for number 2, Antoine Beard, as he goes to the free throw line. Nate Boyd with his third foul for Milton Hershey. Also, number 32, Joshua Para, has 3 fouls. But Antoine Beard looking to add to his point totals right now with 19 points. That's 20 for Antoine Beard. Leads all scorers in tonight's contest. And it gives York High a 2-point advantage right now in the third quarter with under 6 minutes to go. 40-30, York High. Cameron Webster with the ball. Foul on number 5, Karan George. He'll go to the free throw line. Tonight's contest, of course, Milton Hershey of the Mid-Penn League traveling down here to take on the Bearcats. Missed shot for Karan George, looking to add to his point total of 6 points tonight. 7 points for number 5, Karan George. The Spartans down by 1. York High 40. Milton Hershey 39. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars with Dew Jones and Todd Edwards tonight. And the put in by Isaiah Carroll. And timeout. Milton Hershey right now down by 3 points. We're sitting here in the third quarter with 5:24 to go. York High 42. Milton Hershey 39. As head coach Mark Zerby calls a timeout for his Spartans. They want to collect themselves right now. And we want to remind our fans to tune in tomorrow night as we'll go on the air on White Rose Community Television, Channel 18. We'll start at about 7:20. Tip-off will be 7:30 as the Central York Panthers play host to the New Oxford Colonials. And Tuesday night basketball brought to you by Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you. And, of course, this Friday, sports fans will be at York Suburban. The athletic director, Matt Marshall, and the Trojans play host to the Kennerdale Rams, our third broadcast of the week.
And York High's doing a great job in the second half of controlling and getting this lead up to 3 points from being down 9 points earlier.
And Antoine Beard leads all point scorers tonight with 20 points due.
Antoine's hot, and he's forcing the issue. He's making sure something happens.
And at this point has to be considered one of the early favorites for player of the game right now. Still plenty of time to go here. In for three, number 30, Ray Giosa.
I don't think there's a shot Ray Giosa hasn't seen that he doesn't like.
Sick. And the put in.
And that was a sweet dish from Anton Beard to Isaiah Carroll for the 2 points. Good defense from York High.
On a Vaughn cross, it'll be Bearcats' possession here with 4:39 to go. A 2-point game here tonight, sports fans.
And we said earlier, Joshua Parra, when he got the ball in the paint, he didn't give it up. He went right up with the shot. That time he made a pass, and it was a turnover. So, he should keep to his game and going straight up. Kevin Glover Jr. with the drive.
And Joshua Parra, I believe that's going to be his fourth foul of the game. Interesting to keep an eye on that tonight, dude.
Well, he's looking to check out right now. They're looking to check him out.
And Kevin Glover at the free throw line. 2 points. What a reminder, fans, for the Spartans. Ray Giosa leads the Spartans with 16 points as Joshua Parra checks out with 4 fouls. The put in there by Kevin Glover. It's 3 points for his total tonight. Just over 4 minutes to go here with Sports Shooting Stars. And a nice rebound by Isaiah Carroll, Cam Gallen, and a fast-paced action here, too. And a put in by Antoine Beard. That's 22 for number 2 tonight.
And that extends York High's lead to 5, which is the largest of the game.
And that's the 4th foul for, as you called him, Brandon Matunga. He's going to may check out here with 4 fouls.
And having Joshua Parra out the game really changes the dynamic that Milton Hershey has, because York High can go right to the bucket. Even though Milton Hershey has a lot of high jumpers, without Joshua Parra in the game, they have more of an opportunity.
And a 4th foul right now called on Cameron Webster. And he's going to take a seat here with 4 fouls. Some of the Spartans getting in foul trouble here, do.
Yeah, it seems like Cameron Webster's a little rattled a little bit.
And the Bearcat Nation was letting him know as he took a seat on Spartans' bench. There we go. Kelvin Matthews checks in for the Bearcats, moving left to right.
And Kelvin Matthews is a West York transfer, now playing with York High. York High's being steady, running their offense. Anton Beard with the drive, loses it, gets it back out to Cam Gallen. Cam Gallen sets up the offense. Guarded by Ray Giosa.
9 points in tonight's contest. Kelvin Matthews. Give to Kevin Parker and a put in.
Big 2
Kevin
points.
Glover. And a timeout call by Milton Hershey's Mark Zerbe right now wants to collect their thoughts. Down by 7 right now. York High 49, Milton Hershey 42 with 3:11 to go here, Du. And the Spartans are reeling right now with this offensive fireworks that we've seen by the Bearcats tonight, Du.
And York High is using their athleticism and pure grit to stay in this game and keep it active.
1290.
And down the stretch here, York High's got to be one of the teams in Division One that you have to think are going to be in the hunt for the Division One title. Central right now sits atop that division, but there's still a lot of season left to be played here with Division One YIAA.
Yeah, York High is one of those teams. No matter what kind of season they're having, you can never count them out. I mean, they have a lot of heart. They have guys that want to put it all on the floor. So York High is one of those teams you always got to look out for every season, pretty much. No matter who they lose, and they lost an All-American nominee last year, and the Clovis Gallen Jr. And also big man Marquise McLean.
McLean, remember he was a player of our game last year for one of our telecasts.
Seth Bernstein
as well. And here we are, sports fans, with 3:11 to go in the third quarter on Martin Luther King Day as we bring a broadcast to you tonight with sports shooting stars. It's Stu Jones, Todd Edwards.
Hope you guys are enjoying your celebration. Those that were off today for Martin Luther King Day. I know county and government employees, a lot of them are off today. So
had a chance to recharge the batteries, and after watching us tonight and having the day off celebrating MLK Day, head back to the office tomorrow.
Yeah, we all, like we always say, we really appreciate those that tune in and watch Sports Shooting Stars, those that like the page, answers say, hey, is there a game on tonight? The inboxes, everything, read it all, and we really appreciate all the support from all the fans and everybody that's involved.
And our fans are going to get a real treat, like I said earlier in our telecast. 3 big games this week.
Big games.
Tonight, of course, tomorrow night and Friday night, basketball action. As we're back in action here tonight at Bearcat Nation here. Spartans
and your guys' fans have woken up as well. It's getting loud in here now, Todd.
It has. Nate Boyd with the possession.
Another turnover from Milton Hershey.
Bearcats. Cam Gallen with the possession. Under 3 minutes to go here. York High with a 7-point lead over the Spartans. Kelvin Matthews with a missed shot. It's Gabe Rojas Gomez for the Spartans. It'll be Bearcats possession here. Kelvin Matthews inbounds the ball to number 2, Antoine Beard, who leads all scorers tonight with 22 points too.
I think this is Antoine's season high right now, Antoine Beard. He's a really good ball player for York High.
This Bearcat Ball Club has the Spartans reeling. Isaiah Carroll with the bucket. Gives him 8 points in tonight's contest. That was number 12, Gabe Rojas Gomez, with his first points of tonight's contest. He checks in here in the third quarter.
That's a nice shot from Rojas.
Gabe Rojas Gomez. Antoine Beard picks up his first foul of tonight's contest. 44 with 1:33 to go here in the third quarter.
And York High is doing a good job of keeping Milton Hershey scorers from getting off and having a lot of points. Right now, what's his name? Ray Giosa. He's having a good game with 16 points, but for the most part, York High is doing a great job of locking down their star players.
Been a big 3-point shoot star here for Milton Hershey. And a missed opportunity there for the Spartans. It's Kelvin Matthews with the easy put in and his first bucket of tonight. Biggest lead of the game tonight, too. Fourth foul, by the way. He has 5 points as he's going to check out.
Take a break and probably put him back in the game around the fourth quarter if needed.
If needed right now. And number 20, Mario McLaurin, checks in for him. As Kevin Glover takes a rest. Spartans possession. Spartans in the chocolate brown uniforms. And it's Kelvin Matthews' third foul as number 20, Nate Boyd of Milton Hershey, goes to the free throw line here.
And Nate Boyd in the first half was very active for Milton Hershey. In the second half, he's been a little bit quiet, and your guy has done a good job of locking him down. Like I said, we still have a whole nother quarter to go.
Another quarter, you have 51.7 seconds to go. That's 4 points for Nate Boyd right now.
And he knocked down both free throws.
York High 53, Milton Hershey 46. And I would imagine York High would be content maybe to hold this ball due for the final possession. Kelvin Matthews with the ball.
And York High right now is playing a little bit of keep away. Looks like they want to have the last second shot.
Cam Gowan. We're down to under 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter with Sports Shooting Stars.
5 seconds to go.
5 seconds. Kelvin Matthews in and out of the bucket. As the third quarter comes to an end, it's York High 53, Milton Hershey 46.
They played that last play to execution. They got it to an open guy for a three-pointer. Just happened to rim in and out.
In and out of the rim, and with that, buckle up, sports fans. It should be an exciting fourth quarter here with Sports Shooting Stars as your broadcast team of Dew Jones and Todd Edwards brings you the action.
We also want the fans that's tuning in. If you think someone should be player of the game, inbox us. Let us know on our sports page. We're open to all suggestions of who you think the player of the game is. Right now, leading into the fourth quarter, looks like Anton Beard is by far ahead right now with 22 points.
Clearly, you would have to think if York High is able to hold on here with their lead, which is a comfortable lead right now, but still, we'll have our final 8 minutes to go here tonight's contest. And the Bearcat faithful, our viewers at home can hear it. They're really getting into this game here.
And as we said, York High got out to a slow start in the first quarter, but late in the second quarter, they start putting things together. They made a really good push towards the end of the first quarter. They'd only be down by 1 point. Second half, they jumped out in the third quarter and sustained a 5-point lead, a 3-point lead, 5-point lead, and now they sit here going into the fourth quarter with a 7-point lead.
7-point
53 to 46.
And here we are, sports fans, with the start of the fourth quarter, being brought to you tonight by CR Property Group. Reggiosa with a three. And I'll tell you,
and that gives Reggiosa 19 points.
19 points.
And I believe 3 threes
He's been on fire. For Milton Hershey. York High 53, Milton Hershey 49. Cam Gallen for a three-point attempt. Nate Boyd strong to the bucket and a put in for Nate Boyd.
That was a nice open court move.
That's 9 points for Nate Boyd. Antoine Beard checks back in.
And now make no mistake, Milton Hershey does have fans here as well. They got loud with that call right there.
And
it's about a 45-minute travel, I believe, from Hershey to here.
Yeah. With the inbound pass.
York High applies their press.
Nate Boyd. And the put in there for Clemente Ojanaka.
And that was a nice block from Anton Beard, but it was a nice put in.
It's Clemente's first bucket of the game for Milton Hershey.
That was an easy put in for Isaiah Carroll. Just misread it.
Just missed
slightly.
it. And sports fan, we're tied up to right now, 53-53.
And just that fast, it's a tie game. And just that fast, it's a tie game, 53-53.
7-point lead, and you look up at the scoreboard, it's 53-53 with 6:22 to go. Now, it will be York High's possession here as Brandon Matunga checks back in, and Toby Stokes takes a breather.
And again, York High has to play sound basketball right now. No one-on-ones, ISO, run the offense, and take what they give you.
Cam Gallen with the possession, and the jump shot comes up short. It'll be the Spartans' possession. Ray Giosa, number 30. For Milton Hershey. That's Clemente Ojanaka, number 21, with 5 points and a big 3-point shot there, too.
And that puts
by Clemente.
Milton Hershey up 3 points with 5 minutes and 37 seconds to go.
Out in front right now, Milton Hershey. And there's a bucket by Ray Giosa. We're used to seeing him drain those threes.
And Ray Giosa they have listed 18 points, but I have him down for 21 points.
Yeah.
I think they missed that last three he shot.
Timeout by Coach Clovis Gallen, and the Bearcats right now, they're down by 5. It's Milton Hershey 58, York High 53. 5:17 to go here with Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you.
In 2 minutes, that was a 12-point swing because York High was up by 7 points, and now they're down by 5.
It's been a fun, entertaining game for us to call the game, and I hope it is for the viewers at home as they're watching in the comfort of their own home tonight, too.
And they know, Sports Shooting Stars, we try to focus on marquee matchups, games that we believe that's going to have a lot of firepower or rivalries and things like that. And this is one of those games where we didn't know what to expect from Milton Hershey, but we know they're a good team. They usually don't come around these parts, so we definitely had to get the game on TV.
As a matter of fact, I believe it's the only high school game being streamed on television in our area tonight.
Yes.
And we're glad to be part of it again with Sports Shooting Stars. A special shout out to our sponsor tonight, CR Property Group, for all your real estate needs. Whether you want to buy, you want to sell, maybe you want to rent, check out Eric Brewer and CR Property Group as we're back in action here.
And also a side note, we also have Cash Now that's going to be one of our sponsors later on in the season this year. So look forward to Cash Now being on one of our logos. Nice shot from Isaiah Carroll. Nathan Boyd with the ball, with the drive. Fans wanted to push off.
Yeah, they didn't get it. Seemed pretty obvious from us here in the broadcast booth, but we're back to action here. And put in a nice jumper by Karan George. That 9 points in tonight's contest.
That's a nice shot by the left-hander.
5-point lead for Milton Hershey with just over 4.5 minutes to go here. In a rather raucous crowd here at York High.
And that's a questionable call right there.
Yeah.
And the referee saw an offensive foul on Kelvin Matthews.
Kelvin Matthews, which I believe is his 4th foul. He's standing with 4 fouls right now. Spartans possession. Ray Giosa again comes up short on the 3, but rebounded by Nate Boyd. Clemente Ojanaka. Nate Boyd with a rebound, and the Spartans showing some moxie right now, Timeout coached by Milton Hershey's head coach Mark Zerbe.
Look like Mark Zerbe is pretty fired up at his players right now for not doing something in the game that he wanted to see done.
And they're going to collect their thoughts, as will York High right now, with 4:06 to go in the 4th quarter. Milton Hershey 60. York High 55. Of course, leading point scorer for York High, number 2, Antoine Beard, has 22 points. And according to the scoreboard here, for Milton Hershey, number 30, Ray Giosa, has 18 points in tonight's contest.
I believe that may be not 100% correct. He had 16 points. He hit a 3, which jumped him up to 19, and then he just hit another 2. So he may have 21 points and not that 18, but he's definitely one of the scorers and a guy to watch out for.
And certainly if Milton Hershey is able to hang on tonight, would be considered a player of the game for the Spartans tonight.
Absolutely.
.406 to go here with Sports Shooting Stars, your broadcast team of Dew Jones and Todd Edwards, bringing you the action this Monday, this holiday. Happy Martin Luther King Day. As we're back to action now, the Spartans' possession. Ray Giosa with a jump shot and the put in by number 30, Ray Giosa. And he's on fire right now with 20 points.
Antoine
Beard
went straight to the bucket.
Straight to the bucket and is fouled.
And he was called for a charge.
Oh, he was called? Okay. His second foul.
That's what they needed right there.
And a turnover. Karan George for Milton Hershey with the foul. And now this time it'll send Antoine Beard to the free throw line. Has 22 points, looking to add to his point total tonight. And makes his first of 2 shots here.
And that's a big shot, a shot that they definitely needed to inch closer to this 6-point lead that Milton Hershey has right now. Antoine
Beard right now with 24 points, leads all scorers with 3:46 to go as a press is being applied from York High.
That's good defense from Kevin Glover of York High.
And a turnover. Brandon Matunga bringing the ball up court. And a travel called on Brandon Matunga. It'll be Milton Hershey's possession. And you see who's checked back into the game here for Milton Hershey, number 32, Joshua Para.
And Joshua Para, number 32, has 4 fouls, so
4 fouls,
he may not be in there that long.
Spartans possession.
Five-point game, 3 minutes and 19 seconds left. York High in the press.
Ray Giosa with the ball. We know he can score, too.
And I believe that's Antoine Beard's second block.
And a steal. Timeout called
and he
by
got
Coach
a timeout.
Glovis Gallen, a smart play there as they were kind of tied up on the hardwood there.
Hey,
with 3:03 to go, it's Milton Hershey 62, York High 57, Dew.
That was a big-time gritty play from Antoine Beard as far as getting that block and also playing great defense to get that steal, getting on the floor and also calling a timeout. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
A 5-point lead for the Spartans right now with 3:03 to go. I want to remind our fans again, Milton Hershey Spartans 62, York High Bearcats 57. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. The first of 3 telecasts we'll be bringing to you this week. Of course, tomorrow night we'll travel. We'll move from here, York High, over to Central York as they play host to the New Oxford Colonials. We'll begin our broadcast at 7:20 tomorrow, tip-off 7:30. You can see all the action on White Rose Community Television Channel 18 or stream us live on Facebook simply by liking Sports Shooting Stars. And then Friday, we're going to wrap up the week at York Suburban as they play host to the Kennerdale Rams.
Should be a great game Friday night, also Tuesday night, as well as tonight. This game has been everything we expected it to be. It's a back-and-forth affair. Like I said, York High has given up a lead. York High has came back from the lead. So, gear up for the next 3 minutes and see what happens.
Should be exciting. Get your bottled water and popcorn as you sit maybe in front of the fireplace on this chilly night. We're back with action right now. York High moving left to right on your TV screen. And that's Antoine Beard, number 22, who leads all scores with 24 points. Cam Gallen goes to the net. Missed shot, rebounded. And the
nice tip in from Isaiah Carroll.
And Joshua Para with the ball.
Good pass.
Good pass at all. Missed shot and dunked by Nate Boyd. That got a reaction from this crowd here, Dew.
That was a great pass and good aggressive move going to the rim. He should have knocked that down, but he didn't. Very well contested from York High. Bad angle from Cam Gallen on that layup. And York High is doing a great job of inching back into this game.
They are.
Now only a 3-point game with 2 minutes and a half to go.
You're right, Dew. Every time you look at the scoreboard, it's just been back and forth. A great contest.
As we said,
scramble for the ball. York High with possession.
As we said before, that's super key for York High to get rebounds. Isaiah Carroll's doing a great job of getting busy on the boards and giving York High second chances and defensive rebounds.
Comes up short, rebounded. Joshua Para with the ball, looking to go to the net. Gets the timeout called by Coach Mark Zerbe of the Spartans.
A very accurate timeout because they were very close to having a turnover there.
Turnover, very timely, no doubt about it. And, of course, Coach Mark Zerbe with the lead right now. 3-point lead. The Spartans with a 62-59 lead over the Bearcats with 1:56 to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, we want to remind our fans, thanks for tuning in tonight on Martin Luther King Day. And, again, we want to thank our sponsor, CR Property Group with Eric Brewer. If you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, maybe you're looking to rent, check out CR Property Group on Facebook. Like their Facebook page.
Yes, please like the Facebook page. Also, if there's any games out there that people want to see as far as matchups, the girls' games, volleyball matches, wrestling matches, anything, just let us know and keep us plugged in.
Always looking to expand, and a turnover. York High with possession. And there's a scramble for the ball.
And I'm not 100% sure, Todd. I think that Milton Hershey may be out of timeouts.
That would have been a timely.
That would have been a time you would call a timeout. I think they may be out of timeouts.
Down by 3, York High. They're going to have the possession here.
And York High is getting their opportunities to score. They're getting turnovers and they're getting their opportunities.
Well, and right now Antoine Beard leads all scores with 24. Joshua Para with a block and steal. He's going to take it to the net. And a put in by the big man, Joshua Para. That's 9 points for Josh, as he's going to go to the free throw line and extends that lead right now for Milton Hershey, 64-59 over the Bearcats.
And that's a big and one right there on the fast break. Anton Beard tried to get the foul, but it was not enough, as Joshua Para is a big dude, 6'4", probably about 220 pounds.
Oh, and the put in there by number 21, Clemente Ojanaka. That's 7 points for Clemente. And extends that lead to 7 for Milton Hershey with just over a minute and 20 seconds to go. Cam Gallen for 3, makes it.
Big time 3 from Cam Gallen.
Caught out by the Bearcats, and that's 12 points for Cam Gallen, and pulls York High within 4 with 1:16 to go.
Big time 3 from Cam Gallen. Exactly what the Bearcats needed. And with York High's press, they can get 4 points, 2 points in a hurry. So if they apply this press the way they need to, it can be a tie game very shortly.
Just we can look right up and see the game tied, and right now it's just a 4-point lead for Milton Hershey, as both teams going through their game plan and preparation here for the final minute and 16 seconds here on Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you tonight, this Monday night. Like us on Facebook, like our Facebook page, Sports Shooting Stars. And if you're watching tonight on social media, share the video. Get the word out that Sports Shooting Stars is here bringing you the games in the comfort of your own home. We'll remind our fans to tune in tomorrow night to White Rose Community Television at 7:20 as we bring you Central York and New Oxford, our second of 3 games this week with Sports Shooting Stars. It'll be Milton Hershey's possession. As you can see, the press is in effect here for York High. Bearcats ball.
And before we get out of here, I also want to give a big thanks to our camera person, and that's Belinda Morales. She does all our games. That's about 50 games in. Really appreciate that. Cam Gallen for three.
Makes it! Big time points for Cam Gallen. That's 15 points. Pulls within 1. A foul called on Antoine Beard. That's his 4th foul in tonight's contest. And things are getting a bit chippy here, at least in the stands here,
the assistant coaches from York High and also the referee kind of got into it. And the referee went to maintain order and told the coaches to sit down and let him handle his business.
Yep, and Karan George
sent to the free throw
line, and you can hear the crowd. It's rather deafening here. In and out of the bucket, a 1-point lead for Milton Hershey, 66-65 with 1:04 to go. And extends the lead to 2 points. That's 10 points for Karan George tonight. Bearcats possession. We're under a minute to go here, Buckle up, sports fans. It should be rather exciting.
And this is exactly what we do it for games like this.
And a steal by Milton Hershey. Missed shot. Cam Gallen with the ball, looking to bring the ball up court.
Brandon Matunga did a great job of reading and going to the bucket.
And that's Brandon Matunga's 5th foul. He's fouled out.
It's his 5th foul. And Cam Gallen was wide open on the wing there. He could have kicked it out, but it was an aggressive move by Matunga, and I understand why he did it.
Brandon has 7 points as he exits the game as he's fouled out here. A 2-point lead for Milton Hershey with 35.9 seconds to go. Trying to beat the press here. And a steal.
Antoine Beard.
By Antoine Beard.
He's been the hero so far for York High. Cam Gallen.
Missed shot by Cam. A foul on the play. Isaiah Carroll is going to be exiting the game. He has his 5th foul of the game as well.
And that's 2 players from York High that fouled out this game.
He'll leave the game with 5 points here as number 3, Cameron Webster, is the free throw line. And falls short here, Points are at a premium right now, Spartans with a 2-point lead with 20.8 seconds to go. And makes it.
This is anyone's game still.
It is a 3-point lead for the Spartans as Cam Gallen's bringing the ball.
And York High just had a last-second shot game winner on last Wednesday, so they're familiar with this.
Against Dallastown, and a turnover. It's going to be the Spartans' possession.
And Coach Gallen is saying he called a timeout from the other end.
That's what he
before
said.
Before the turnover happened. He seems pretty animated about that. He was calling timeout.
The ref know here it's
York High has
Spartans'
to play defense
possession.
here.
And the put in by Toby Stokes. That's his first bucket of the game, Toby Stokes. And a timeout is called with a 1-point lead with 3.2 seconds due. It's been everything we've expected tonight with Fort Shooting Stars.
And that's great hustle from Kelvin Matthews to cause that steal and to get the ball to Toby Stokes. And as you can see, Coach Gallen is still riled up
upset
about that timeout call.
Yeah, and he's letting the referee know as he's heading out to the circle of referees there.
Yeah, it'd be important right now for Coach Gallen to get his troops together and talk to them about what you need to do for the next play. Because the call has already been called, so you can't argue with them too much.
Yeah. At these moments, you wonder if with 3.2 seconds, do you get? Be careful with getting a technical foul. How about that? Or getting?
You don't want no technical. Then you want to get your troops together. You want to tell them and talk to them about the next play and what to do.
A 1-point lead right now. Milton Hershey 68-67. York High 3.2 seconds to go. This should be rather interesting,
and again, York High has been in these situations throughout this year. Very close games where they hit game-winning shots. So if they play this out correctly, they have a chance to win this game.
You mentioned it just last week. This York High Bear Club beat Dallastown on a buzzer beater. We'll see if they can replicate it tonight here on Martin Luther King Day.
It's for all the marbles here. That's a foul by Kelvin Matthews.
Kelvin Matthews, his fifth foul of the game, by the way.
And that's the third York High player that fouled out this game.
Kelvin Matthews will leave this game with 2 points. And guess who's at the free throw line here? Number 30, Ray Giosa, who has 20 points for Milton Hershey. 2.4 seconds to a 1-point lead right now for Milton Hershey.
And that's a guy, for Milton Hershey, that's a guy you want at the line. He's a big-time shooter. And to my surprise, he missed the first shot.
He missed the first shot. One of two shots here. 2.4 seconds to go. And makes that one. That's 21 points for Ray with 2.4 seconds to go. Here we go. Buckle up, fans. And it falls short.
Close.
And
very
just
close.
like that, Milton Hershey with the win tonight. 69-67 over York High. And Ray Giosa with 21 points for this Milton Hershey ball club deal.
And Ray Giosa, both credit to both teams. They played very well, both teams. Like I said, I think Anton Beard Jr. had his biggest output of the year tonight with 24 points. But tonight it was Milton Hershey. York High did a great job battling back. Milton Hershey had enough to squeak out this win tonight.
A big game tonight as security's trying to get the players and fans, actually, for that matter, to exit quietly tonight. And things got a bit chippy here near the end with the head coach Clovis Gallen, and to inform fans at home, appeared to call a timeout. The referees missed that call and had a few words to exchange with the referee crew here tonight.
And it was a hard-fought game. I mean, York High can't keep their head down at all about this game. They laid it all on the floor. They had their opportunities, didn't execute them as well as they wanted, but they were right there in the game. It was a 2-point game.
A 2-point win for Milton Hershey, and what a way to end it here tonight.
And as we always say, we also want to thank our sponsors, because without having our sponsors to help us offset some of the equipment fees and things like that, we wouldn't be able to bring you these great games. So we want to definitely say thanks to CR Property Group.
This was a great game. Right down to the end, the final seconds, and this was our first and it appears to be our last telecast here from York High this season, unless we add a game. But
and I don't think we did any games this year where it was not a close game. I think our games have been close.
Hey, and I see some of the coaches right now. We're going to make our way downstairs from the broadcast booth with our player of the game. We're going to grab the shirt. I'm going to add some commentary here as I make my way down court to talk to the coach for Milton Hershey, Mark Zerbe, with our player of the game. We want to make a mention of it. He had 21 points in tonight's game. Number 30, Ray Giosa, a big-time scorer. A lot of threes were scored from him tonight. He even put in a few buckets, but it was a great night of action here tonight with Sports Shooting Stars, and we want to thank the fans. Thank you for tuning in tonight here on MLK Day. It's been a great game. As I said, I'm making my way downstairs on the court as we're going to close our show out tonight.
Yeah, fans, they may not be, these are out of county players, so they may not be familiar with our player of the game.
These players, such as the out-of-county schools, with Milton Hershey, a great effort by them, and of course York High, they laid it out on the table. Due again a 2-point loss tonight, just fell short, but a great effort by both teams. We're glad we're part of this. As we're going to make our way out on the court here as the fans exit the Bearcat Nation here. A great win.
Let's go. No meetings here. No meetings.
I have to let everybody know that is watching. There's a lot of fans here at York High. They wanted to say some kind words to do as we make our way down here on the hardwood floor to meet with our player of the game. As most of the fans have filed out, and we're here. And okay, here we go. Great. Congratulations, Todd Edwards. It's Dude Jones. Our camera's high atop here. We have selected you as our player of the game. A big output tonight, 21 points. You were on fire with your three-point shots. Is this something you do regularly?
Yeah. I try to get 500 makes every day, but sometimes it doesn't happen. But, yeah, just come out here, focus, poise.
You see, we're from the York area, so we don't see a lot of out-of-county schools, and we're glad you were part of it tonight with Milton Hershey coming down here. You have to spread the word to your fans up your way that Sports Shooting Stars, we broadcasted the game. And right now, the big win tonight, you're in second place behind Trinity. How are things looking for you in the Mid-Penn?
As a team, we're good. We struggled against them, but we know what we got to work on, and we're working on it every day in practice, just getting prepared.
Getting prepared. My broadcast partner is going to give you something here for
and also want to know as far as the second half adjustments, man. What did the coach tell you in the second half as far as what you guys need to do to win this game? Because it was a 1-point game going into halftime, and then they jumped out on you on the third quarter, and you guys stayed the course and got the win.
Staying poised was a big part of it. Always hitting the open man. Try not to get trapped. We know they were running like a zone type of thing, so you try always don't just dribble through it every time. Always pump fake, hit an open man, just get it done.
Well, as a left-hander, I'm a left-hander as well, man. You got a really nice game, man. You get real low to the court when you're dribbling the ball. You pretty much got the green light on the team, I see. When you get the ball, there's not a shot on the court that you don't like. So if you don't mind us asking, how many points do you average this year, and what's some of your favorite shots?
I say I average about 14. I got injured recently, so I missed out like 5 games. And what was the other question?
What's one of your favorite shots that you like to shoot in the game?
My favorite shot, like the one dribble pull up hezzy. Yeah, I like that. That's one of my favorites.
Very nice. Well, here we got a player of the game shirt for you for Sports Shooting Stars. You can like us on Facebook and Instagram. We follow all the best players in the county and things like that, and they all got this shirt. So.
And in this case, the Mid-Penn tonight has a big win,
yeah,
big Penn win. Spread the word for Sports Shooting Stars. Right there, you're live. Open the shirt up. Our sponsor, there you go. Ray Joseph with a big output tonight. 21 points. Congratulations on the win tonight. And
great job. Have a good time with your teammates.
All the best. Yep, take care. That was our player of the game tonight. We're on mid-court here, Dew. It was a great evening, great game. We're going to be back with the fans tomorrow night.
Well, there's a coach right there. We can get a little something from the coach.
Hey, we can get a coach, Coach Mark Zerbe, welcome to the York County. We're live on television. Let me come around you here. Your thoughts on tonight's contest?
I thought we were really bad. I thought it was an ugly game. I'll be honest with you. We've played so well. We had like a 17-day layoff, not making any excuses. Ooh. And York is a very well-coached, scrappy team that came after us. But we just Other than Ray, I didn't think we looked extremely sharp, got into some foul trouble and stuff like that. But we schedule these games for a reason, because we know how talented and the rich history of York High basketball. And so we're trying to slowly emulate some of the same things. But this definitely was, I don't think we would have set the Guinness Book of World Records in turnovers, maybe. I don't know. I have to get my calculator out and see.
Well, with having 17 days off, you got to think the kids may come back a little stale at first, but I think you guys played. Yeah, they played a really good game. What was some of the second half adjustments that you told the kids, because they got really close within 1 point going into halftime? So what was some of the second half adjustments you told your teammates? I'm sorry, your team.
No, just not to over dribble in traffic, to stay out of the trapping areas, and it's hard to run a lot of offense. And a lot of this is on me too. I just we were really working on trying to flash middle, pivot, try to attack the rim if we're getting a lot of pressure. And I thought we over dribbled and turned the ball over and took some shady. The shot selection was not the best either.
Well, it was a privilege. To have you guys come in and play. Like I said, we're called Sports Shooting Star. We film live high school basketball and football games, put on cable TV, put on also online, and you can come check us out, Sports Shooting Stars.
Tell your friends from Mid-Penn that we're available, and this game will be on there. I'm sure they may be scouting you. I know you're just behind Trinity, but Trinity's the big team.
But he also had a great game as well.
Yeah, he'd been out. He dislocated his finger in the Hershey game. And I will say he's the most improved player by far in our program. He's a really special kid, and unfortunately, it just took forever to get him cleared, like by the hand specialist and stuff like that. But I mean, it started this summer, and because he was not a very good player as a freshman, and he's got everyone shaking their head. Yeah, I mean, he is a real threat to score, and we needed it tonight.
He's a tricky left-hander too. I mean, it's hard to play a left-hander, especially a guy that knows how to score at the ball.
Yeah, he worked hard on his range and release. He has got a much quicker release now, and a lot of confidence in what he's doing. But again, I really appreciate you guys and everything you guys do down in York County. I mean, this is great basketball country.
We appreciate it. All the best, Coach Zerbe in the Mid-Penn.
Yep. Good luck.
Take care. Good luck. Thanks for joining us. That was Coach Mark Zerbe from the Milton Hershey Spartans as they win tonight. A big game tonight here on this hardwood floor, a historic hardwood floor here of York High. Your final thoughts as we wrap things up.
Well, this is my alumni school, York High. I always love coming back here to to film and see the York High players play. It's a blessing to come back and film these games for York High players and for the staff and for all the fans. And it was a great game tonight. This is another marquee matchups. All our games so far, over 50 games, all the games been close and well contested, double overtimes and last second shots and things like that. So this is another one to put to our resume.
We're having a lot of fun and getting a lot of experience, and we appreciate the fans for tuning in tonight. Again, want to remind our fans, tomorrow night at 7:20, White Rose Community Television will travel from here to Central York as they play host to the New Oxford Colonials. Please join us. For Dew Jones, it's Todd Edwards.
See you later.
Have a good night.